there, but Illikainen will control. Huskies walk in, it's Eriksson. Eriksson shot handcuffed as that one's knocked out of the air. Eriksson shot again. McCarrick looking for it in front by Molly Illikainen. Illikainen tied up, 2-on-1 for the Huskies. Eriksson walking in, that's across in front as that one was. Billick starts back for Bemidji, picked off there, but tipped in forward. Illikainen needed to clear the zone. Another interception at neutral ice as Illikainen tipped it ahead for Eriksson, too far for her. Another steal by Illikainen. Illikainen walks in, but that one was too far. That's 2 or 3 times today that Illikainen has picked the pocket of Billick. Now Tilke steals one in the offensive zone. Thrown out for Eriksson, who pushes one on net. Batted away there. Mauer's pass too far, intercepted again by McCarrick. McCarrick wheels back into her own zone and leaves it behind for Tilke to start back the other way. Eriksson controls. Rink-wide pass finds McCarrick, who goes off the near side boards. Pushed ahead there by Terrace, and Illikainen will tie it ahead. Now tipped forward, a 2-on-1 now for Bemidji. It's Terrace walking in, shot in front as that one goes wide off the stick of Wright. Now Bemidji with an opportunity, rebound in front, and it finds pass. Tipped in deep as Miller slams up against the boards with Anderson. Out comes Eriksson the other way. Thrown in front there, pushed away by Togus as that one was right on the side of the net. Broken up by Eriksson on the near boards, and Tilke will push it ahead. Billick sneaks it through as Bemidji comes back. Toe dragging it through the zone was Togus. She's tied up nicely by Redford. And a pile up again in the corner as we hit 2 minutes to go in the second frame. Still fighting for it down low. Finally pushed ahead, but a pinching Billick will keep it in deep. Tilke with it. Her shot gloved, turns into a St. Cloud goal. Now Bemidji trying to cut it back. Hunt's pass finds its way out of the zone, and Illikainen will control. Saucer pass tipped through the legs of Eriksson, who is looking, now gloved down by Eriksson on a nice play. Huskies walk in, give and go there in front. Illikainen winds and fires, but that one goes wide. Huskies out for blood now as this top unit got another offensive chance. Tilke in her own zone. She breaks out with speed and a nice move through neutral ice as she's smashed up hard against the boards, but it's sent back in deep for Illikainen. He's out there as Eriksson will tie up on the draw, kicked back by Bemidji. Forced around back to Joyce, who will play it ahead. Huber walks up for the Beavers. Kicked ahead for Maurer, who's finds it once more, and will throw it out to the point for Joyce. Joyce goes to her partner in Billick. Pass across as a one-timer. She was looking for Maurer on the other side, but the Huskies start back. It's Illikainen. Illikainen fans on the shot. Joyce will walk in. She's knocked off the puck by Illikainen. Sent back into the zone as Tilke will chase Billick deep. Stolen away there as Billick tried to play it off the corner to herself. Bemidji breaks out the other way. Played at neutral ice by McCarrick, but chipped forward by Fawcett. Fawcett will tie Markstrom up along the boards. And Hespenheide will start back with speed. A nice pass handcuffs Illikainen, but she's able to fight her way to it. Illikainen with speed will push her way back into the corner. Out to McCarrick. Her shot blocked again by Fawcett. Bemidji getting in the lane of another shot. Nonetheless, Bemidji wins it anyway and breaks out of their own zone. Redford cuts the net as Tilke will play it forward. Tilke loses it in her own skates, but Redford finds it again. Redford walks in, leaves it off there, but It only found Anderson of Bemidji. Anderson with speed. She walks. Erickson turns her inside out. That shot goes wide, but it was gloved in. And Tilke will tie it up along the boards. Illikinen controls down low. 3 Huskies behind the goal line. Throwing down deep to Tilke. Thrown in front for Illikinen as she tries to push it through. Intercepted again by Anderson, who throws. Tipped in front by Tilke, but a big save by Mowat. Joyce's pass hops the stick of Anderson. It'll go in deep, and Togus will beat out the icing. Dropped off there. Walking in as Togus wide open in the slot, and she scores again. Play in the game so far, that coming for the Huskies. On the Leati tripping. That one's tipped high and out of play. So a Bemidji offensive zone faceoff. Anderson controls it back behind her own net. Cycles it forward for Tilke. And in after it is Erickson. Played along nicely off the boards, but too far for the stick of the forward. In comes the Huskies the other way. Illikinen tied up. Thrown in front there as she was looking for Tilke. But that one's Illikinen and Tilke with Slattery at the back. 50 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey. Out to Anderson. Anderson. Pushing it down low for Erickson. Anderson again, shot tipped wide of the net. Pushed back low for Erickson. Now Illikinen. Her pass slowly out to the zone for Anderson. Slattery. Anderson. Pass too far for Illikinen down low. Hespenheide with it now. Rung around the boards and out to the point with 10 to go on the 5-on-3. Just cleared back into the corner as a good penalty kill so far by Bemidji. Ties it up along the boards. This should do it for 5-on-3 hockey. Hunt out of the box makes it a 1-person deficit for Bemidji. Still tied up along the boards. Joyce moves it now as it's sent across. And finally Hunt will clear. Togus now with it shorthanded. A huge kill for Bemidji, 5-on-3. 45 to go on the man advantage for the Huskies. Erickson walks out with it now. Her pass in front as a huge hit. Erickson to take the draw as that top unit's out on the ice, and Anderson controls. Flipped backwards and thrown across. Down low it goes and across once more to Anderson, who fakes the shot. Off the skate of Illikinen and back up to Anderson. Anderson. Molly Illikinen. Backing her way in. She throws it low to Tilke. Tilke with it still. Tilke's shot goes wide of the net as Illikinen tried to bat it towards the center. Sent down as that one just missed the linesman, and Fitzgerald will slow it down behind. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Erickson starts back with speed for the Huskies. She's able to slip through, but outraced there by Miller. Miller trying to send it across. Tilke steps up on it, but she shattered her stick, so she'll head to the bench. Walking in now is Erickson. Momentarily 4-on-4. Well, a Husky player went to the bench for a broken throws for Bemidji. Fawcett's backhand paddled away by Fitzgerald. Illikinen goes off the near boards, but the carom too strong as Patrikas was unable to reach it. Hutchinson pressured by Molly Illikinen. Backhanded in deep as 2 Bemidji players chase to McCarrick. And Illikinen, pressured along the boards, will relay it forward. Knocked out of the air there and picked up now by Nelson, who walks in. Nelson shot on net, glove down by Fitzgerald. Still loose there as Fitzgerald's able to find it. Some extra crewing by 3 with just over 10 minutes to play in regulation. Fawcett gets her pocket picked by Illikainen, who's brought down. No call. She wanted a tripping. Eriksson throws it on net. Good rebound control, but Patrikas will pick it up. Another line switch there as Patrikas was added to that top line. Tilke sent down to the second line, maybe for some offensive depth. Thrown out to Anderson, who fakes the shot and goes across to her partner, McCarrick. McCarrick from no angle will throw it on net. Patrikas fans on the shot, but it slips through. And Hutchinson for the Beavers starts back. Rung around the boards. Fitzgerald will slow it down for Anderson. Illikainen will chip it ahead for Eriksson, but it's too far, and Billick will make a play on it. Anderson can't step up and make a play as Berglund slips her way through, tied up now by Tilke. Tied up again, no call as Moody was taken down there. Now pushed forward, but offsides. Joyce's saucer pass out to Huber's broken up there in the middle, but walking in now is Maurer. Maurer wheeling and dealing, throwing it in front as that one hit high on Redford as she heads to the bench, but Eriksson walks in for the Huskies. Thrown in front, Patrikas tied up. No call on that as Redford goes across. Moody's shot blocked. Bemidji starts back the other way, but they'll dump it in deep as Moody will go in after it. That pass handcuffs Illikainen as she tried to tip it ahead. Fawcett tying. Crack the scoreboard and make it a 3-2 game. Left there for the Anderson of Bemidji. Taken away by the Anderson of St. Cloud. Anderson to Anderson it goes, and the Huskies Anderson controls. Tied up along the boards there, but pushed further along as Markstrom's pinch didn't work, but it's picked off again by Eriksson. Another offensive zone turnover. Bemidji breaks out now with Togus. Expect to see a lot of that top line in the final minutes of this game. Walking in now is Fawcett's pass across for Togus, no go. Illikainen trying to push it forward. Patrikas joins the party, but it's Eriksson who finds it again. That one sent all the way down, and a whistle blows for icing. It's off there by Patrikas, but she couldn't control it. Eriksson walks out now. It's Patrikas' shot blocked again in front. Add another Bemidji block as that one's tapped dead for Patrikas. Patrikas walks in, her shot missing the mark. Walking in now is Slattery's backhand shot kicked into the corner. Thrown in front for Eriksson, but she couldn't control it. Saucer pass broken up there. Held in, but finally clearing the zone was Huber. Taken away by Patrikas, who smashes into Maurer there. Huber walks in, throwing it to the middle, but taken away as Redford will start back. Patrikas tries to stick her way through. And a foot race now. One time this quickly into the net. Draw tied up, but Illikainen will walk away with it. Out to Redford, gloved and knocked down to her stick. Illikainen spins away with 1:10 to go in the third period. Redford at the back and across to Slattery. Shot across for Illikainen, who couldn't get the one-timer off in time. Redford falls down, but somehow is able to keep it in the zone. Illikainen pushes it forward with 50-some seconds remaining in the third period of play. Fawcett's pass too far. Redford starts back with 50 seconds. It'd be a miracle if the Huskies could come back down by 3. Weirder things have happened, though. Tipped ahead now as the Huskies try to push it forward. Fawcett's pass sticked away by Erickson. Half a minute remaining as Bemidji starts back.